The Philippine Air Force is looking to procure 12 light multirole fighters that are much more capable than their recent acquisition of South Korean FA-50. The Philippine Air Force had evaluated the Lockheed F-16, but the former president had called the F-16 useless. A Philippines-based defense analyst has said that it will help if the Indian government had a list of all-weather friends who have unlimited access to the best Indian military technology. Many Philippines-based analysts have advocated evaluating India's Tejas Mark 1A for the Philippine Air Force requirements, since it is nearly half the price that of Gripen, and the recent sale of BrahMos missile by India to the Philippines has opened up the future export possibility for air-launched BrahMos NG missile and Astra Mark 1 to be equipped on the Tejas Mark 1A. The DRDO is developing two long-range hypersonic cruise missiles under Project Vishnu, and both the anti-ship variant and land attack variant missiles will have technologies that are currently being validated by Hypersonic Technology Demonstrator Vehicle. The cruise vehicle has already been tested several times in the HSTDV project, and according to latest information, a new solid rocket motor for Project Vishnu is under development that will have better fuel and might feature thrust vectoring capability. The hypersonic cruise missiles will have a range of 2,500 kilometers and is expected to enter service by 2024. An air-launched hypersonic cruise missile of over 700 kilometers range will also be developed that will be launched from fighter jets. Polish company WB Electronics has delivered 100 Warmate loitering ammunition to the Special Forces of the Indian Army. The Warmate is powered by an electric motor, and it can carry a maximum payload of 5.7 kilograms, and has an operational radio line of sight range of 30 kilometers, that makes it suitable for small targets. It can be launched from a vehicle as well as from a ground installation, and has a maximum speed of 150 kilometers per hour. The larger requirement for loitering ammunition will be fulfilled by the Indian companies that have developed loitering ammunition, but are currently going through army trials. The Vice President of Boeing has confirmed that India is negotiating to buy more Apache attack helicopters and the Chinook heavy lift helicopters. The Indian Army will start receiving 6 Apache helicopters from 2023, and the Army is looking to procure more Apaches. The Indian Air Force operates 15 Chinook helicopters, and is now looking to procure at least 7 more Chinooks, as the Chinook provides a higher degree of loading and unloading flexibility and a greater number of cargo troops and equipment configurations. The Additional Secretary Department of Military Affairs has said that the Agnipath recruitment program will not be rolled back, and the training of selected soldiers will begin in November. The center has cleared a proposal to reserve 10% of jobs in Central Armed Police Forces, Assam Rifles, Indian Coast Guard and also in 16 defense public sector undertakings. The former Army Chief retired General V.K. Singh has said that if the protesters don't like the new policy for recruitment into the armed forces, they shouldn't opt for it, as joining the army is voluntary and not a compulsion. The Karnataka government is preparing for the new aerospace and defense policy that will attract investments of around $6 billion in the aerospace and defense sector during the policy period of 5 years, with the potential to generate 70,000 new jobs. The Defense Ministry has set a target of 70% self-reliance in defense sector by 2027 that will create huge prospects for industry players.